Thank you very much, Pastor Greenslade. Max D has partnered with a fully accredited grade 6 through 12 school and a postgraduate school as well program that includes BJC, BGCSE, and SAT classes. Max D concentrates on academics first and sports second. The kids that attend the academy will graduate, and when they graduate, they will be ready for college. This year, the academy has 3 young men who will sign today. But for more on the young visionaries that came up with this amazing program, I invite you to welcome Greg Burrows Jr. of Max D.
Good morning. There's something there. First I just want to thank God, because only He really knows how we really got to this point right now. And it's definitely, we're witnessing a historical day today. And I thought, I was thinking all night, what I'm going to say about Max D. And the easiest thing I could think of, and the best thing, was to tell you all, where we came from and the history. I thought that was important for you all to understand the story. Christmas 2012, me and my partners got together in a small room, probably as big as the stage, and talked about what we could do to help baseball in the Bahamas. There's been a lot of guys before us. My father, Greg Burrows Sr., Freedom Farm Baseball League, and all the leagues. They've done really good things up to this point, and we wanted to take it to the next level. I wanted to try to figure out how we could help our kids be seen more, get better opportunities than they've already been afforded. And like us, we went away to school and we did the normal, what was considered normal. And we decided, we're going to change the status quo, and we're going to train guys right here in the Bahamas. So we weren't happy with the Bahamian athletes just going off to school and really not getting the opportunities that they should have deserved, because they had enough talent to go places, and some guys weren't getting the opportunities. So all of us have pretty good baseball backgrounds. Anyone knows us. We all played college and some sort of professional baseball. We believe 3 things. 1, we believe in our Bahamian athletes and what the talents they bring to the table as far as baseball is concerned. 2, we believe in development, and that we could develop our Bahamian athletes right here at home. And then 3, we had to do it right now. If we waited another year, we didn't want to let another Bahamian athlete or baseball player go by the wayside. So we started taking the steps to create our sports academy. So the next thing we needed was a name. We sat down for a couple of hours, and we went to the drawing board. Our first name was the Rising Star Baseball Academy. So we thought about it for a while, and we didn't think that was going to work, and that didn't really come off too well. So after a couple of swings and misses, we came up with Maximum Development, Max D, and here we are today. The next step we needed was to figure out how were we going to be able to train these guys for the amount of time during the day to make them competitive with the guys on the world stage. The guys in Japan train 8, 12 hours a day. Guys in Dominican train maybe all day sometimes. We know our kids had to go to school, and we know our parents would not let them not go to school to play baseball. So how are we going to figure out to get this time to train these baseball players? So we go ahead and we knock on a few doors. We visit a couple of schools. We gave them our wish list. And that was, we need the guys to go to school at 7 a.m. and get out at 12:30. And that's the only way we can have a 6-hour day with our boys. And we knocked on a few doors. A couple of the well-renowned schools, they told us no, they cannot accommodate us. That the curriculum is too big, and you won't be able to do that. So, one of our major challenges in opening up was this situation. And we started, stumbling over stumbling over this. We went and knocked on a few other doors, and we finally stumbled on the Leadership Academy. Great people, and they said yes. They said we could help you. And we thanked them for saying yes, because without them, this day wouldn't come. Then became the pitch to the parents. You know, what we're going to be doing on a daily basis. What type of education the kids are going to get. So as far as I know, each one of these kids have over a 3.0 average. All right. So after we sat down, open house after open house, parent meeting after parent meeting, we heard the grumbles about the BJCs and the BJCSEs, and we kind of smoothed everything over, and they understood that, listen, this may work. So we opened our doors September 1st, 2013. And fast forward to present day, there we are, 3 main ball players, developed right at Maximum Development Sports Academy, and signing for hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. So, with that being said, I'd like to introduce our first graduate of Maximum Development Sports Academy and his representative and scout from the Pittsburgh Pirates, Rene Gaio.
Thank you. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that's all nice. Now I'm going to give you my version. Everyone, the most important thing here is God first, your family, and your education.
Amen.
That's what's important. That's what's going to last. Because the reality of the matter is, even though they work with these guys, he's not sitting here. None of these kids are sitting here because they worked with him. They're here because they're gifted. You know, the leagues, amateur leagues are try-hard leagues. Our league is not a try-hard league, it's a do-good league. If you do good, you stay. If you don't, you go home. It's that easy. He has not accomplished anything today. All he's doing is getting an opportunity. The guys that have accomplished something are the guys that when you put on your TV, you watch them playing up there. They've accomplished something. So this is a merit-based business. And he's going to go compete with other guys that are also gifted. This is a place for the gifted. In the history of baseball, as we know it, started in 1886. Less than 20,000 men have stood on a Major League Baseball field. It's in 3 centuries. That means it's like Christianity. Many are called, few are chosen. That's the way this thing is. And you know, just because you're gifted doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get there either. So a lot of guys that fall by the wayside, which is one of the reasons why I like the Bahamas. This is my 3rd trip here, and I must say that there are people of high character here. And that will be the difference with a lot of players. Some guys will not be able to withstand the heat. But the fact that education and family structure is so important here, and we have people of high character here, is one of the reasons that I'm sitting here now. And I'm going to be signing 2 players from here this year, and I plan on continuing to come back in the future. The Major Leagues has 30 teams. Of those 30 teams, only 10 of them are going to get to the playoffs. When I got to the Pittsburgh Pirates, we were terrible. And for 20 years, we had a losing record. And I have been fortunate enough and blessed by God to be able to change that and be part of a winning organization. So there are guys that are going to play for teams that lose that can't play for us. So that's what we're here to do. What we're here to do is win the World Series and win it more than once. Once is nice, but that's what we're looking for, winning players. And I must say that I'm happy to be here. I think that, and I know, or I put my money where my mouth is, that this young man fits the criteria that we look for. If he didn't, I wouldn't be sitting here. So thank you for having us. And thanks, very welcome to Pirates.
Alcime and Company.
Yes, sir. Man looks like a bucko.
Give them the Willies.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Good?
Yep.
All right. Any questions?
Any questions for?
Yeah, any questions for me?
Questions for Renee?
Okay,
Questions?
we're good, thank you. Welcome there. You're gonna have to give me that breakdown as soon as possible, because he's waiting, right, so he can send, okay.
Well, let's hear it one more time for Larry Alcime. Congratulations. And before we go, we're going to ask Larry to come up and just, well, say a few words.
Larry.
First of all, I'd like to thank God for the countless blessings He has given me. I'd like to thank the Pittsburgh Pirates for giving me this opportunity to pursue my dream in professional baseball. I'd like to thank my family, my mommy, my daddy, for always pushing me and always supporting me and always being there for me. I'd like to thank my little sister for, as she said, I wouldn't be up here if she was rolling the balls to me outside. So I'd like to thank her. I thank all my friends for always being there for me and supporting me and always, when the days were a little rough, telling me to keep my head up. I'd like to thank my two other signing brothers for always being there for me and always pushing with me and always telling me to work harder and always, you know, being there for us. I'd like to thank God again, because to be true, without Him, I wouldn't be up here for real.
Amen.
So I just like to thank God again. And to all the younger guys who coming after me, I just want to tell you all keep working hard. You know, 2 years ago, I didn't believe I'd be up here speaking, and I just want to tell you all that any dream, you can achieve it. Just trust in God and keep on working hard, and you will be up here someday too.
I'll say something there.
Well, that will conclude this first press conference. We're going to move on to a second one, and of course there'll be 3 this morning.